Hey everyone, back again with another bag review today for you this afternoon. This one is a very unique brand and style that I discovered recently. This is by the company called Nena Co, and this is the Convertible Day Bag. Now these bags are beautiful and they are actually handmade in Guatemala using recycled fabrics and beautiful soft leather. Each one of these bags is a one of a kind, so when you do purchase them off the website, the bag you get is unique. No one else will have this print, and that just makes these bags just special just because of that. Each one of these bags is handmade by the people in Guatemala. There are quite a few companies doing that these days to help the communities over there. So I received this one yesterday, and I ordered it on Friday last week, and it only took 1 week to get to me from the US, which is in Australia. So that is very impressive. I've ordered bags before from other companies and they've taken like 3 weeks to get here. This came by UPS, so I have heard mixed reports about that shipping company, but apparently they did pretty good this time. So I'm going to give you an overview of the outside of the bag and how I'll show you how I have it packed up, and I'll show you the features. And I hope you enjoy and consider this bag in the future. So this is the one that I picked. When they do restock every Friday at Nena Co online, and they sell out within like 10 minutes. So you have to be pretty quick. Now for me, I had to wait till midnight on Friday because of the time difference. So it was very hard to decide, but I do love this. This is very, very pretty in real life. And the colors are just gorgeous. And when their bags do come, sometimes they can come a little with a few imperfections because they are handmade and they are used by, they're using recyclable materials. But this one didn't really seem that way at all when I got it. It had a few little snags of material here that I just trimmed back, but the leather is nice. And this is a very soft leather. It's not supple, but it is very soft, and it'll get supple with time. With the convertible day bags, it means that they can be worn 3 ways, really. They've got the little tote handles here, so you can put it over your wrist, and these are really nice. They've got some D-rings here and a messenger strap that comes with it. This is the messenger strap, and it has Nena Co embossed on here, and it's adjustable, and it attaches to these D-rings right here, and the metal hardware is lovely as well. You can see that there. And then you can also wear it as a backpack, and I did wear this today. I took it out, I packed it up and took it out with all my 5 kids. I know it's crazy, I don't know why I take them all out at once. And I wore a backpack stock for a little while, and it actually is quite comfortable because these straps are a decent width. On the back here you can see there is a zipper right here that's lined in leather. You've got pockets on either side that have snap closures. You've got a pocket in the front here that's kind of a hidden. You wouldn't even realize that was a pocket really, but that goes quite far down. See, there you go, right down so you can see my fingers wiggling down the bottom. So I packed it up today to take out with my kids. I did take a separate mini bee for their play packs and things to entertain, but most of the stuff in here is for myself and my 15-month-old, and just a few things in there for my other daughter that's almost 4. Front pocket here, I have my iPhone 7 Plus, and that fits perfect in there. It just slides right in, fits perfect. Now in the bottle, I did notice with these bottle pockets, they are quite shallow, so I couldn't really it's weirdly shaped. So I didn't really put the bottles in there, and they're quite roomy, so I was kind of afraid that if I flipped the bag on my back, they were going to topple out. So I decided not to put the bottles in here. But what I did put in here are my keys. They fit in that side, and just some mints in there as well. On the other bottle pocket, I actually discovered that was really good for sunglasses. So there's my sunglasses in there, and pops in there, and if you close that up, it keeps it secure in there so they don't really fall out either. Now in the back here, I'll just show you how these remove. Very, very easily removed, just like that. And they've got D-rings down the bottom here as well. So in the back here, there's a zipper here. Now this pocket isn't, even though you've got this trim here, it's not very wide. So I mean, I fit my wallet in here because I switched to my Colorado wallet. So that does fit down in there. Now you can see that it does go down quite far, but it's not very wide. So if you have a really long wide wallet, I don't like a Be Spendy, a Jujubee Be Spendy or Be Rich, or even the Kate Spade really big wallets. I don't think that would fit in there, but you know, I've got a little wallet, so that fit in there just perfect, and I didn't have to go into the bag every time. I thought there might be a pocket here, like the front, but there isn't. I wish they did. That'd be pretty cool if there was a pocket back there. Okay, so I'm just going to show you now the inside of the bag. Okay, so the top of the Nena Co Convertible Day Bag has a long zipper. Now, I kind of wish the zippers would come out just a little bit further than where they do, but the quality is quite good. It's nice and smooth. It's got a little leather zipper pull here, but be careful not to pull too much on these because I have seen these come off quite easily. So just grab onto the zipper and not necessarily this all the time. So it comes right across, nice and smooth. Now, the way I did this today is because there's no organization inside the bag to begin with, except for this long zipper at the back here, well, this zipper compartment, and as you can see, you've got the leather Nena Co emblem right there, and it's a leather trim zipper. So I decided to use my Lily Jade insert because it is much easier to keep things organized. You can also use pouches and things like that, but this is how I decided to do it. So the way I've got this packed today is in the back zipper here. I have a little coin purse with Jujubee coin purse with hair ties and clips for my daughter, and a little round brush, and that's what I keep always in those back zipper pockets in all the bags, so then I know where these are and my daughter knows where they are. This pocket is quite big. You can see it can pull out, so you can fit probably a few more things back there like that. And this material it's not a smoothie silky material, it's kind of, I guess, a cotton weaved material, but it is, I like how it's a bright color. It's like a burnt orangey red color. So inside here you've got the insert. Now, a tip that I found is probably to put the insert in first and then pack the things inside, because it's not the easiest, because this doesn't open. See, the zippers need to go a little bit more on either side for it to slide in really easy. Plus, I've actually cut off the handles of my insert. This is the 2.0 insert, and the handles are driving me bonkers, so I decided to cut them off, and it is much easier for me to see things. You know, I wouldn't suggest you go do that to your inserts, but for me it worked much easier. So I'm just going to show you what I've got in here today. On either side of the insert there's pockets, and I've got my bottles in here actually. So I've got a 9-ounce swell bottle in one side, and then a Funtainer bottle in the other side, and that's how I like to have my bottles in all my bags with this insert. Now I will pull this out. Now I've taken the bottles out. I will pull it out so you can see the insert a little bit better, because see how it comes out a lot easier. If the bottles were in there, it wouldn't pull out as easy. So before I show you what's in the insert, this is what the bag looks like inside, and it's quite roomy. You can use it, be perfect for traveling or for going to the beach, or it doesn't just have to be used as a nappy bag. It can be used as all sorts of things. And it's I think the whole thing actually does. Yep, the whole thing pulls out as well. So if you need to clean it, that makes, or dust it out, that makes it a lot easier as well. I'll just go over what I've got in my insert. This is how I have it packed up most of the time for my other bags as well. In the center I have my white pouch. No, sorry, this isn't a white pouch. This is a Beauty Pod flip case. Okay, so I'm waiting for my white pouches, but that one's pretty cool. All right, in this little pocket here, I've got a coin purse, Jujubee coin purse. This is in Dancing Dahlias, and it's got my beanie bib inside, and it actually is really good to keep those inside so they don't make your bag all dirty. And you stuff it back in and zip it up, and it's perfect. Next to that, in the middle, I've got my same print, Jujubee Dancing Dahlias, and this is my nappy pouch. So I've got two size 5 nappies, disposable, coin purse with baggies, and a light change pad from a Hobo Bee. So that's how I like to have that one in there. Then there's these bottle pockets on either side of the insert, and in here I have just tissues. I don't have anything on this side. There's two pockets at the front here of the middle piece, and I have, in one side I have a small Be Organized. This is in Space Place for Jujubee, and this has my snacks inside. So it has some muesli bars and a snack pouch with walnuts and raisins and things like that inside there. And then next to that on the other side, I've got a small set piece in chrome, and this has like cream, headache tablets, Band-Aids, hand sanitizer, Bonjela, which I don't really use anymore actually. I stuck these in recently. These are just little floss things. And lens wipes. And I think that's it. Oh, some nail clippers down the bottom there. And I actually do find I use most of the stuff in here. So this comes everywhere in every single bag. Okay. Now in the front, there's 2 front pockets here as well in the insert. And in this one, I've got just antibacterial wipes. And this side, this is a little coin purse, Tokidoki Roma coin purse that I got with another bag that I got recently. And I just have my lipstick and my lip gloss. This is as far as my makeup goes. Being a mum of 5, I don't get to really take much makeup. So that's about it. Okay, so that's in those. And then the back here, if I turn it around, there's 2 more big pockets. One side I've got my Tegu blocks that are really good for my all ages from about I guess baby, kind of 14-month, 15-month up to my 13-year-old son loves these. So that's in there. And then in this side, I've got a Jujube small set piece again this is in the Donatella Sweet Shop, and this just has some toys for my baby, some Tokidoki Momokono, and just some little toys to play with. So there's a back zipper here, and this is actually where I put the spare clothes, and I don't really access them very often because she doesn't really have that many accents anymore. But this is like a size 1 pants and size 2 top, and that, if you flatten that out, that actually fits really good in that back zipper pocket. So there you go. So there's my Lily Jane insert, and here is the day bag again, convertible day bag. These are lovely. This is quite heavy, just to let you know, because it is made by fabric and leather. It does have some weight to it. When it was on my back, I didn't notice it that much, but when I went to hang it on the pram, I kind of was a little bit nervous about it pulling the handle down. So I did empty the bottles out, put them in the bottom of the pram, and it did make it much lighter because I do take metal drink bottles. If you take sippy cups, like plastic sippy cups, you'll have no problem. It's not that bad at all. I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you have any questions about the convertible day bag, I will leave the link in the comments below so you can check out the website. Now, you may not see any on there because once they sell out, they take them off. Like within 10 minutes of these going up, once they all sold, they would no longer appear on the website. So don't get disheartened that there's none there. But check it out on Fridays, 9 a.m. Central Time in the US, 12 p.m. Sydney time for anybody, 12 a.m. for anybody in Australia. And it's totally worth checking this brand out. It's very different. I think this really speaks to my style a lot more than some other bags I've had. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that and have a great afternoon, and I'll talk to you later.